everybody. Happy Turkey Day. I hope you had a very good Turkey Day, very relaxing. I hope you had good food. My nephew is in Colorado, the first time away from home, and he didn't get a turkey dinner. He also has COVID right now, so there's one person I know that actually had COVID, and it's not around here. But our mayor, we aren't allowed to have more than 10 people at a house gathering, or we've been threatened with fines, being arrested. It's like a whole thing. So it was very small this year. We didn't get to have everybody, but we're planning on doing something for Christmas. My grandma's 90 years old. She hasn't seen, this was my first time seeing my grandma in like 2 months. My grandma and I are very close. It's very hard. So we're like, my grandma's like, I'm 90 years old. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die. I want to see my family for Christmas. That's all I want. So we might be breaking the rules for Christmas because Grandma is the matriarch and she says what goes. We just have to follow basic common sense. Obviously, if you're sick, you don't come. We might even wear masks, hand sanitizers, We have to move on with life at some point. I mean, we followed the rules for Thanksgiving, but we're not about that for Christmas. Christmas is huge for my family. We haven't all been in the same room since my grandma's 90th birthday, which was in June, when this was all bad. But anyway, I came home and I was going to get right to work, but, I ate turkey and I got lazy. And I started watching, I've been watching on Netflix Good Girls. It's really good, ladies out there. I highly recommend it. It's very entertaining. And I just finished it, and the next one doesn't come out until February. So I'm dying a little bit. And I'm like, time to go to work. I don't have any episodes left to watch. But this is a pickle pile. I've gotten a few requests from people. Similar requests, like they don't know where to go from here. They don't know what their future's going to look like. For the first time in their life, where a lot of us are having to start over. I don't think my business is reopening at all. I'm pretty sure they're going under. Not that I want them to. I want my job back, but we've been out too long, and this is for a lot of small businesses are not even going to make it until the next presidential election, and they're facing some severe tax hikes. I don't know why everybody voted for the one that's going to raise everyone's taxes. I'm dying as it is. Anyway, this is I don't like to go past 3 months out. So next 3 months, what might happen for you? What can you expect? What advice do they have for you? And this can all change as your decisions change because you are in control of your life. You might be going down a path and all of a sudden change your mind. So take it with a grain of salt here. I'm just trying to help you get a little bit of a direction. And guys, I'm doing headbands for pickle piles, so use your imagination. If you were a girl, which one would you wear? What one would you put on your daughter's head? Which one is vibing to you? And just pick one. Be silly. It's Thanksgiving. So I have about 20 pounds of this baby bump to lose, and I'm overlooking at it. And I hope it's gone by Christmas. Monday, I have one more Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow with my siblings. Because, we can't have more than 9 people. So we're breaking it up in 2 days. Today was my dad's side. Tomorrow, my mom's in Arkansas. So all of us kids are getting together at her house. Funny enough, my brother is staying there. He's from Arizona, and he's home until this COVID thing is over. So he's also a chef. So I'm looking forward to another juicy. My dad makes a killer turkey, by the way. It was so good. I want to eat the whole thing. And after tomorrow, I won't be eating meat until Christmas. Ugh. But anyway, what was I talking about? I'll just gab for an hour, guys, okay? Pile number 1 is the unicorn headband. I got this to be silly because I was going to name my channel Unicorn Tarot, but it was taken already, so I'm Starshine. And this is pile number 2 with my star sign. I don't know if you can see it. There's stars. Starshine. Pile number 2, purple bow, we're going to call it. And pile number 3, multicolored roses. This was actually a Halloween one. Let me do this one more time for you. Pause it if you need to. Pile 1, the little unicorny. Pile 2, purple bow. Starshine purple bow. Pile 3, multicolor roses. Let me put these on the right pile before I forget. It's been a long day, guys. I pre-drew some, and then I'm going to draw live. So I'm mixing it up because I know everybody likes, some like pre-drawn, some want to see it live. So I'm doing both for you guys. And I will timestamp. YouTube, go to the description box. Facebook, I'll put it right in the title for you. So let's get started with pile 1, 37. Hi, pile 1. You picked the unicorn headband. It's super cute. If you have a daughter, I literally got this at Family Dollar for $2.50, but the last time I saw it was marked down to $1.50. Little girls love these. And so do adult women like me, because I'm a nerd. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen for you. What direction do they, or what advice do they want to give you? Wow, these are long. I actually just got this deck in yesterday. It's called Notes from the Universe on Abundance. I have a few debuting tonight. Just want to show you them. What good does it do knowing approximately where the treasure lies, yet never digging? Having a bank account with millions in it, but never writing a check. Or discovering the fountain of youth, but never drinking a drop. You must live the truths you discover and must break your own old rules. Defy logic, be the change. Dig, write the check, and drink eternally, one little sip after another. There's no other way, the universe. By the way, it's not super pretty. What are they trying to say? Basically, what good does it do to know where the treasure is, but never try to find it? Like, I feel like they're trying to say, you know what direction you really want to go in. Like, you could have a crazy dream. Like, you want, I'm just using this as an example. Maybe you just want to go and be an actor and try out. Like, I saw the Lifetime channel was hiring for Christmas movies. I thought about going. And I was like, no, I want to be a voice actor. But anyway, maybe you have a crazy dream like that, and everyone's like, you're too old to do that, or that doesn't make sense. You need a degree for that, or blah, blah, blah. Whatever. People are just like up their noses at you about it. What good is dreaming about it if you're not going to do anything about it? Like I said, we all have a chance to be 18 again, like we're graduating high school. What do you want to do with your life? Everybody's starting over. Everybody. Dream big and go for it is basically what they're saying. Thinking different thoughts. Sorry, I'm so full. It's really hard to talk. Thinking different thoughts than you have ever thought before is the only path to answer healing. Let me slow down. The New York is coming out. Thinking different thoughts than you have ever thought before is the only path to answers, healing, new jeans, or anything that glitters. And you know how good you look in new jeans. Love the universe. That one's really pretty too. You've got a lot of nature-y ones. You gotta change your way of thinking. You're not too old. Yes, you can do it. So it's a little bit of work. Put the effort in. What else do we got to do? Start studying. Do online classes. Look into what you need. Work on your resume. Change your thinking. You can start over. You will find a job you like. You will make the money you want to make. It's all about changing up here. Easier said than done. I feel ya. Another new deck. Starry Beginnings. I got them. I've actually been waiting for these for a while. They weren't supposed to come until Christmas, and I was like, surprise! What does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires. Like I said, I feel like you have a dream. You're just telling yourself that you're either too old or you can't accomplish that. I have kids. I have to be more logical. You only get one life, people. Go out there and live it. Who cares if you have kids? Kids don't stop you. Your mind stops you. You know what? If you tell your 5-year-old or a little kid, I want to go and do this, they're going to be like, yeah. They're going to be amped up for it. Most kids. Not like adults are like, well, why don't you think about it a little bit more? Well, why don't you step off my parade? Say that. Because I can do anything I want. What are you going to tell your kids when they tell you what they want to do? Even if it's crazy, but you see the passion on their face, are you going to be like, that's unrealistic? You got to think about it and just watch that happiness drain from their face? Then don't let other people do it to you. You can do it. Who cares if it's crazy? I'm crazy half the time. I don't care what people think. I am a blast in a glass. Like Jersey Shore says. Let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. Exactly. Live the life you dream of. Kooky, crazy, whatever your heart tells you to do, go on and do it. It's time. I feel like you've been wanting to do something probably since you were a childhood. You either didn't have the balls to do it or you just think you can't do it. It could be anything, like stand-up comedy. It could be writing. I just feel like it's something that people would be like about. You know how many people like stick their nose up like, oh my God, you're a comedian. You just stand on stage all day. That's your job. They make mad money. They just got to try for a while before it happens. I go to comedy shows all the time. I love what they do. They make my life livable because they're hilarious, and we all need that. Like, it's just people's perception of what is ridiculous and what is not. You decide what's ridiculous for you and what's not. Fuck the peanut gallery and their squawking. I'm very amped up right now. Feel and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. All the junk in your trunk. All the stuff that doesn't serve you. Makes you feel bad about yourself. Stop thinking about what you lost. Stop thinking about your old job. Stop thinking about what you lack. Think like you already got that dream job. If you could picture, close your eyes right now. Picture what job that would make you so fucking happy. Don't worry about degrees. Don't worry about logistics. Just close your eyes and picture, what are you doing? Work on that. Once you picture it in your head, go for it. Fuck what anyone's got to say. Even if you have to go back to school for a little bit. Online classes have never been more cheaper. Just saying. Alright. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. So people up there that you have lost are coming through to say, we're going to make sure you're okay. Like, you're so stressed out. You're so worried about what to do next. You're not really living. You're not, like, as much as it's annoying, and trust me, I've been in my house. I've been on house arrest for 6 fucking months. I feel like I'm on a stranded goddamn island and we're running out of food. It's not fun anymore. But how many times, like I've said a million times, did that alarm clock go off when you got to go to work and you're like, oh, I wish I could just stay home and do nothing? Guess what? I bet you that adds up more than 6 months. So we're not seeing the benefit. If you have kids, spending time with your kids. If you can go outside and you don't live in a shithole like me, like if you're in like Florida or California and it's beautiful most of the year, and maybe you've never spent so much time outside. Like my sister Hannah, she fucking almost made me cry with her message. Like, we've never spent this much time together all year. I appreciate all the time we've spent. Like, we've had amazing family adventures and we weren't even doing anything exciting. But that's the little things that we're missing because we're so stressed out about what are we going to do for work? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? We're missing shit. Your loved one's like, you're missing shit by stressing. Don't worry. Find your balance. Balance yourself out. You got to let go of that stress and worry. If you want to manifest shit, you got to act like you already have it. You already have that dream job. Money's going to work out. This is how you pull things. Okay? All about manifesting. You can create the life you want. You just got to believe, 1, that you're worthy of it. 2, that you can do it. And 3, that it's coming and it's out there. All you got to do is collect it. Boom. Good shit happens. Live your joy. Exactly. Follow what makes you feel good, even if other people say it's crazy. Your loved ones are giving you signs. They're trying to help you find what path to go on. Sorry, I think I got something stuck in my tooth. I hate that feeling. I did eat a lot of food, I'm not even gonna lie. But your loved ones, look, they came out in the beginning and they're like, we're trying to help you. Spirit's also trying to help you. If you're very spiritual, pay attention to signs, synchronicities, songs that play, literal, actual signs that you would never notice. Like, go left, turn your car, find out what happens. What else you got to do around here? Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and be surrounded by positive people. Time to let go of those toxic relationships. This is a lot to do with love. They got to follow your heart here. So if this is about a relationship change, it's time. Surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Now's the time to sober up, work on financial plans. I quit smoking. Get rid of all the shit in your life that's bad. Shit that you spend money on. Shit that you waste time on. Get rid of it. Get rid of all addictions and make room for the good life. Use the time you have in a beneficial way. Work on your health. Surrender low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. This is raising your vibes. Time to self-love out there. If you're a lady, do a face mask. Mani-pedi. Get yourself a new outfit. When it makes your boobies look good and your butt look good and you just feel like $1,000,000. If you're a guy, take a bath. Want to know what guys do? Play a sport. Buy some new athletic clothes or comfy clothes or an outfit that makes you look good. Whatever you like to do, man, it's time to put love into yourself. Surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open up to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. What did I tell you? This is about manifesting. You gotta believe that you can have it. Believe that you can achieve it. Believe that it's out there. You're going to get it. Stop doubting. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough school. I'm not special enough. I'm not going to bullshit. Those are roadblocks. It's all the peanut gallery and their thoughts leaking into your head. That's not really what you believe. You gotta work on your loving yourself. Don't put love into other people unless it's your kids. Put it into yourself. Time to take back from toxic people and put that love into yourself. Remove addictions. If you're a drinker, all that money you would spend on alcohol, spend it on healthy food or a gym membership. Switch your game up, people. Let's get some tarot for you. I'm trying to learn to say it the right way because I get yelled at. It's not tarot. I'm like, well, in Central New York it is. Can't please everybody. All right, so this is you just hanging out. Hanged man, like, what do I do? This is like you standing with like 4 different directions, a fork in the road. I don't know what my future looks like. I don't know where to go. I kind of know what I want. I know that behind here hasn't been good to me. I want the road ahead to me, for me to be good, whether it's love or work. Where do I go? You're just hanging. 6 of Cups. Not feeling very fulfilled in some of your relationships, but this is, to me, is talking about putting that love back into yourself, your children, or your pets. Don't give it, like, when it comes to whether you date the same sex or the opposite sex, doesn't matter. Don't give your time and attention to assholes. 2021 is death of the asshole. Not your literal assholes, I would hope, but all the assholes in our life, deuces. Because we're going to realize that sometimes we're going to be stuck inside 6 months with people, and we better make sure they're not dicks. Am I right? All right, 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness. Celebrate. Be your childlike self. Really get to know yourself here. Sit with yourself. Not drunk, you might not be a drinker. I feel like for a small few out there, you got a drinking problem because we're bored in our fucking house and it just got worse. This is getting to know yourself without substances of any kind. Celebrate your life. Enjoy the time you have, because you're going to be very busy in your future and you're going to miss this time. Believe it or not, you're going to miss having nothing to do in your life. We all are. In the grand scheme of your life, 6 months or however long this has been going, almost a year now, isn't that long. Look how fast the year goes. It hasn't been a pleasant year. People have died. But how much time have you gotten with your kids that you wouldn't have gotten if the life you lived was before was still going? Knight of Cups. Oh, Ace of Cups. The Hermit. Ooh. I always do that with this card. This is like recognition, fame. Alright, so again, Spirit's saying you're giving your love out, right? You're paying attention to love. You're trying, maybe even trying to keep a relationship alive, or this is a love of an addiction, love of a job. You could have lost a job you really loved. Now it's time to put that love with this Ace of Cups into yourself. Don't worry about relationships right now. Worry about putting love into yourself. Self-love, raise your vibrations. You've been giving your love out this way, that way, but you haven't been returning it to yourself. It's time. Spend time with yourself, have a party with yourself, and find out what you really want. Focus on you. And Hermit to me is a Virgo card. I know that because I'm a Virgo. This is you in solitude. Really, it could be in isolation, just thinking about what you want to do. You could be isolating to get rid of addictions. Like, it was so much easier to quit smoking when I was in my house. I didn't have to be out in the world doing my normal routine where I would smoke. There was still things that were hard, but to be able to be home and get rid of that habit, I feel like that's the only reason why I quit. So maybe they're calling me to tell you that, because now you're home while you have the time. And if you are still working, maybe you're not working as much, or you're working remotely from home. You have the time to do things that you didn't have before, but you got some recognition coming. This is like people applauding you. This is like making it big, hitting it big, coming into the spotlight. I did say spotlight. I'm getting ahead of myself. I did say I picked up like somebody wants to do something crazy like comedian or acting. If that resonated with you, this is you making it big. You're gonna do well. This could be people recognizing you coming out of addictions, or recognize like, hey, you look different, you look happier because you took the time to work on yourself and get rid of addictions and put that love back in yourself. This is you moving on from your old life. Change is scary for us all, but it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. This is you moving on from addictions, moving on from toxic relationships, moving on from bad mental thinking, like beating yourself up in your mind. Moving on from the old way of doing things. What else do they need to close it out? The next 3 months for pile 1. 9 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You guys stand your ground, especially with addictions here. I can have what I long for. I can have that job. I am worthy of it. I do qualify. I don't care what anyone says. Pick the one thing that you want to give your focus on as far as work and go for it with all you have. This is you also not being in a relationship and loving yourself. But you're planting seeds now. Right now, today as we speak, you're planting seeds and they're going to start to sprout. Like, it's all turning in your favor. You do have guides up there, spiritual guides that are coming through to say they're helping you. Just hold on, and it's all gonna get good. But right now, what you should do is spend time with yourself. Dead those addictions. Figure out what job you want to do, what kind of lover you want, whatever it is that you're pondering. You really gotta fine tune it. Figure out what you want, where to go from here. It's quiet time. It's like time out. Not necessarily the bad sense. Give yourself a timeout. I feel like you're so chaotic and so stressed out because you have so much going on in here, and you either are in a toxic love situation or you are doing toxic things that are helping to cloud your mind and not see clearly. So hope that was helpful, pile 1. We'll get right to pile 2 in just a moment. 2454. Hi, pile 2. You picked the purple bow, which is super cute. Good pick. Alright, let's do your pre-drawn, and then we'll use the Light Seer's Tarot to see what's going on a little bit more. Like I said, I'm doing pre-drawn and live drawn to try to make everybody happy. Go way out. Think beyond your present dreams to the dreams you will dream once these have already come true. And when you can see clearly, how confident you will walk and how proud you will feel. Start walking and feeling like that today. Far out, the universe. Super pretty. I actually just got this deck. I told pile 1, but in case you didn't watch, I just got this in yesterday. It's a really nice deck. If you're a tarot reader or you're interested in that, go way out. Think beyond your present dreams. I just feel like you're a lot like pile 1. Like, I hate that people, like, what do you want to do with your life? And then you say it and people are like, something more realistic. Me, deadpan, and don't listen to that person anymore. Whatever you said, when you say, what do you dream of doing? It's not ridiculous. It's not out of reach. It's not delusional. Unless you're trying to be like a living cartoon. You can't be a cartoon in real life. You can do voiceover work. You know, I'm just saying. You know what's realistic and you know what's not for yourself. Stop listening to people. Be that child again. Be that young graduate that's just leaving high school with the world at their feet. What do you want to do? Go far out of the box is basically what they're saying. It doesn't get any more beautiful, any more magical, any richer, or any easier than things are right now. Until, of course, you start expecting it to get more beautiful, magical, richer, and easier. At which point, I hope you have a really good broker who loves you, the universe. To me, this is talking about manifesting. If you believe your life is rich, that money's coming towards you, that perfect job you want is coming towards you, it's going to find its way to you because that's the power of positivity. People think that's ridiculous. I'm telling you, it is not. I've manifested some crazy shit just by believing that it was out there and that it was coming. What we believe about ourselves and say in our mind to ourselves becomes your reality. You don't have to be gifted. You don't have to be a witch to do that. Anybody can manifest. Power of positive thinking. Read The Secret. Okay. No longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. So you might have been with a pretty controlling lover or a job that you loved that ended up sucking your soul out. Any sense of bad love, they no longer hold power over you. Just when you say to yourself, I'm not giving my power away to them. I'm not going to cave. I'm not going to allow them to dictate what I can and can't do. Immediately, they lose power over you. It's time to stand your ground out there, pile 2. Again, dream big. Dream with your heart. There is nothing impossible. There is nothing too big to dream. Nothing is impossible. What you believe, you can achieve. It doesn't matter what age you are, what nationality, where you're from. If you believe it with your whole heart and you go after it with everything you have, I'm not saying you won't expect failure. Most people won't see failure in some sense. Most people fail and have to get back up. Fail and get back up. Doing the same thing, and then they become successful. You just have to keep getting back up no matter what it is. That's the trick. It's very, very rare that people make it right out of the gate in whatever career you want. Nobody just makes it. There's trial and error, and if you did just make it, you're a lucky son of a bitch. Thank you, your lucky stars. But even then, down the road, you probably experience some failure or rejection of some kind. Keep having that faith to dream, to know that you can get there, that this is just another roadblock that wasn't meant for you, that's pushing you in the right direction for something that is right for you. Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. You're very stressed. You might want to look into some breathing techniques. Navy SEALs have great breathing techniques, special apps that when you're just like stressed and you're on the verge of an anxiety attack, I think it was even in a movie. This shit is real. Just breathe and touch your fingers. If you can't move, they have whole techniques for being completely still. Because I know that sometimes my anxiety attacks come and I can't move. So I have to do it mentally. But most of the time, I just fucking zen out. What movie was that in? Put it in the comments. I saw it and I was like, I do that. That's a real thing. But you have to breathe in and out. Funny, I'm not going to do it right now because it's a little sexual if you ask me. And it's not meant to be sexual, but when you have that full anxiety attack, you're just like, sometimes that happens. That's your body's response to stress. I used to have them bad when I was little, not so much anymore. I don't get those full, but I know, like all you out there that feel like you're having a fucking heart attack, that was like 90% of my childhood and teen years. I feel you. You are protected. Spirit's going to take care of you, whether you believe in it or not. They got you. If you choose to believe in something, if you give it everything you have and you legitimately try, and you don't give up, even when you fail, they got you, gifted or not. The miracle of forgiveness. Forgive yourself for any past mistakes. Don't hang it over your head. Don't continue to beat yourself up. Forgive people who hurt you because they're on low vibes and they need to learn a lesson too. This is about forgiving everything and moving forward with a clean slate for yourself and everybody around you. It doesn't mean you have to keep them in your life. It just means you're not going to sit there and nitpick and victimize yourself anymore. You're not a victim. Nobody's a fucking victim. I mean, let me retract. You can be a victim. I was a victim of sexual assault before. I'm not talking about that. Even now, I don't call myself a victim. I'm not a fucking victim. I am a goddamn survivor. Stop victimizing yourself like, I'm incapable of being loved because I'm difficult. Obviously, everybody who leaves me, you're being a victim. Stop crying about it. Get up, dust yourself off. It just wasn't your one. You'll be fine. I know, I'm like a drill sergeant. Sorry. Inner power, exactly. Tap into that inner power. Everything you need is already inside you. All you gotta do is decide what you want and honestly try. Give it everything you have. Even, like I said, when you get kicked on your face, get up, bandage your fucking shit, and keep going. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone laugh. You have spiritual support if you're a spiritual person like me. Meditate. Meditation. I'm hearing loud and clear. I feel like a lot of answers will come to you if you center your mind and really listen to what your body is saying, especially about health issues I'm hearing, about love issues, and about where to go from here. Meditate, my friends out there. Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your strengths, attractiveness, and power. Don't look at other people and be like, but they have the best body and they're so pretty. That's them. I'm glad they have a nice body and they're pretty, but do you know what you got? Awesomeness. Okay? You have the best body for you. You have a great personality for you. You are a positive person for you. Like, everybody has something to offer. Stop looking around you. Like, I use the beach scenario. Women get it. Maybe men will. But, like, when you're on a beach and you're, like, in a bathing suit, I don't know what it is about women, but we look at all the other women on the beach and we compare ourselves. Like, her boobs are nicer and up perky, or her butt's so much better, or she's got washboard abs. I'm a fatty. Like, stop it. Stop looking all around you and look in here. I got a baby gut right now. Do you want it? You can have it. I'm trying to get rid of it, not because I'm comparing myself, because I'm sick of looking at it. It's depressing and it's sad. So I'm trying to get rid of it so my vibrations are higher. I don't gotta look down and be like, there's a baby in there. God damn it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm flattening it to erase it from my mind. So if there's something you don't like about yourself, stop saying it's because of other people around you and just be like, I'm going to get rid of it because I don't want to look at it anymore. Not because I'm less than anybody else or other people are better than me. We got to stop thinking that way, people. You're allowed to not like things about yourself. I have plenty that I don't like about myself. But you know what I'm doing about it? I'm doing Blogilates. You should look at it. It's on YouTube. I'm doing this crazy drink cleanse that's disgusting. But every time I drink it, I'm like, I'm flattening my tummy. I'm eating healthier. I quit smoking. Like, I'm doing something about it. Not for anybody else, but for my own satisfaction. Stop comparing yourself to other people. You are good enough. You are worthy. You are awesome. Everybody is awesome. Like the Trolls movie. Everything is awesome. You gotta think that way. Stop looking around you. It's a trap. This 3D shit, all this shit around it is fake as fuck. Everything is fake. Go to the 5D. Go to your spiritual sense and just listen to that. Fuck this 3D bullshit. Fuck the clothes on your body. Fuck what your skin. This is a fucking shell. It's a shell. And you lose it at the end of your life. Why do we spend so much time worried about our fucking shell? I don't know. I fell victim to it for many years myself, so I'm not like thinking less of you. I get it. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Yes, listen to that intuition. If you see a job posting and you want to go for it, go for it. If you are walking by a gym and you're like, you know what, I want to go in there and work out, do it. If you're at a bookstore and that book looks great and you want to read it, read it. Everything's a sign for you. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. You might be a Virgo or a sign up there. Like Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. We got a problem with trying to control everything. We can't control the universe. We can try our damnedest to be the most prepared for things, but you can't control what's going to happen to you. I can't even control what's going to happen to me 5 minutes ago, and you're so stressed out. I can feel it in my soul. I don't have enough money. What am I going to do about this? What am I going to do about... Stop. Live in the moment. Be effortlessness. Don't worry about how them bills are going to get paid. Is worrying about how them bills are going to get paid doing anything? Is it making the numbers rise in your bank account? Nope. So stop doing it. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. This is about you. Just doing what you feel like doing. What do you feel like doing tomorrow? What do you feel like doing right now? That's it. That's all you think about. You're so stressed out trying to picture your life a week from now, 5 months from now, a month from now. Like the Spirit's like, no, pay attention to now. We're giving you signs. What sparks your eye? What are you passionate about? Do those things. I feel like they're going to give you answers by following your heart here and not following what you think you should be doing. Get out of your head. Ooh. Yo. I almost said Lord, but yo came out. Is that something you say? Spirit takes over my body sometimes. That's why I say weird words and I'm like, what the fuck? But only when I'm channeling. It's not all the time. So the tower is either happening right now to you, or this has just been this year, or it's coming. I'm going to get some more here. Hi. Don't throw stuff at me. Just being silly. I feel like you need to laugh out there. Why so serious? I am channeling the Joker. Heath Ledger was really good at that part. That's sad. I miss Heath. I didn't know him personally, but I missed him as an actor. And Paul Walker. It's really good too. I've been thinking about them both lately because they were playing reruns. So I was like, Paul Walker, Heath Ledger. And Brittany Murphy, too, because they played 8 Mile. That one was really sad. Ooh, hello. One more. All right. Like I said, tower moments happening or will be soon. This is like everything crumbling. It could be even this year. Maybe lost a job, relationship ending, moving. Doesn't have to be drastic. It could be small as well. This could be you finally turning your head off and just living in the moment. Page of Cups. Spirit telling you to dream. Go in your head. Dream like you were a kid. Like you don't believe it. Like there is no limits. Anything is possible. Like when we were a child, you could. What do you want to grow up and be? A dinosaur? you thought that was totally possible. Think like that. Sit with yourself. What do you... Pay attention to your actual dreams. Like they said, pay attention to your passions. What sparks your soul. What do you like to do? I feel like answers are waiting if you like literally sit and spend time with yourself and not be in your head with worry, but actually think about, if I could do anything in this life, what would I be doing? Ask yourself, play 20 questions with yourself. Basically is what they're saying. Queen of Pentacles. This is you standing in your power like, I'm going to figure it out. At the end of the day, it always works out. So I'm not going to stress about it. The wheel. Woo-hoo. Look at that wheel turning in your favor. If you pay attention to those passions, like I said, what draws your attention, pay attention. Those are signs. The Spirit trying to turn the wheel in your favor. If you let go of control. 5 of Wands. There's been a lot of strife, a lot of difficulties. If this is relationships with other people, probably being in isolation has been difficult. Or finding a new job has been difficult. Fighting with your co-workers has been difficult. Just a lot of competition. A lot of conflict. This could even be you inside your own head. 9 of Pentacles. I don't think you realize that you have everything that you need. You have health. You have a roof over your head. You're doing okay. I just don't feel like just because you don't have like $1 million in your bank account or a huge saving or even a job right now doesn't mean you're a failure at life or that you're going to be a failure. Everything works out. You're doing okay. They're making sure you have everything you need. Stop stressing so much. You're very in your feels, but this is you trying to control it. This is you not listening to those pushes that they're giving you about passions. Like, if you're just driving one day and you want to turn left, this is you not turning left. Like, no, it's ridiculous. Or not buying that book you want to read, or not going for that job you want to go for because you don't feel like you're qualified, or not going after that lover because you don't feel you're good enough. This is you sitting in your power, trying to control the universe, which never works out for anyone. Page of Pentacles. You don't feel like you have enough. You don't feel like either you don't have enough to give to a job or to a lover, or you don't have enough money. This is you in your lack mode. But also trying to make more money or gain more self-esteem. It's not like you're being inactive, but because you're so stuck in your head and you're so stuck in your mind and you can't get out of it, you're not making much progress here. But look at this. You got 10 of Cups coming in your future. That's happy home, happy relationship, happy job, comfortable money. 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's going to happen for you in whatever sense you're wishing. If it's about money, you're going to be happy. If it's about finding a job, you're going to be happy. If it's about finding a lover, you're going to be happy. The Hermit here, again, like pile number 1, they want you to sit and get to know yourself. Figure yourself out. What do you really want? What makes you tick? Do you like your job? Do you like your lover? Do you feel content with your life? What do you want to change? This is tuning the world out. Figuring out, like I said, anything is possible. Any dream job, any dream lover, anything is possible. Stop thinking that it is. Sit with yourself and think everything's possible. Now where do you want to go from there? Ooh. Get a few more to close it. Ooh, too many scraps. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of conflict, or there's a lot of people in your life. This could even be a lover that you're currently with, trying to knock you off your zen. Maybe this is you. Could be your own enemy here. Thinking bad about yourself, not thinking you have enough, not thinking you're qualified, not thinking things are going to get better. These could be all your negative thoughts taking away your zen here, or this could be actual literal people. Could be coworkers, family members, just feeling like everybody's poking you here. But this is Spirit saying, now it's time for you to focus on loving yourself, staying in your zen, doing your breathing things. There's been a lot of grief and sadness. You could have lost a job that literally broke your heart to lose, or a person. This year has been very turbulent for you. You're feeling like it's never going to get any better. Lack mentality. See all these dark birds? These are all the dark around you, but do you see that? That light bird? The light is coming, but you're just not seeing it. You're so caught up in your emotions and your heartache here. You're not seeing that change here. This is the Chariot. This is you finally deciding what you want to do and going after it, or going after a lover. Embracing the dark and turning it into light. Out of darkness comes light. So this has been a dark, turbulent year. This is you saying, enough now. I'm going to get myself back up and I'm going to go for it. So this is future. Ace of Wands, fast communication, or this is you saying, getting a couple things. Let me clarify because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Thank you. 10 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Okay, so this is choosing yourself. Turning your back on the dark. Whether that's people, places, things. You're turning your back on conflict. You're turning your back on struggling. You're not going to listen to people who are negative about your dreams or are negative about you. Whether it's coworkers, lovers, family. You're turning your back. You're turning back on your job that doesn't fulfill you, or on the job you lost. You're not going to focus on that anymore, on what you lost. You're now going after that new future you want. 6 of Swords. I feel like you're going to be letting Spirit guide you. This is you getting in the boat. You're realizing what you're doing right now isn't working. So you're going to follow your passions here. What makes you tick? What do you want to do? This is you choosing yourself. Choosing victory and choosing to go after it with everything you have. So if you don't have the answers right now, they are coming. You are having your tower moment. This is when you are realizing that things aren't right in your life and you need to fix it. Whatever sense that is, we all get that moment. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Doesn't mean you're a failure. This will happen to you time and time again in your life. Never get comfortable, I say, because life can change on a dime. One day, we could die on a dime as well. It could all end just as quickly as it began. So, trust that they know your best interest and that everything's going to work out. And just try to live in the moment and focus on, like they said, your passions. Follow your passions because they're trying to speak to you and give you signs, whether it's about love or work or both even. So I hope that was helpful, pile number 2. Pile 3, 48, 37. Hi, pile 3. You picked the multicolor roses headband, which is super cute. By the way, I fixed my pause button, so now I can pause. Anyway, what advice do we have for you? One of abundance is many. What? Roller? What? I'm dyslexic, so some words are hard. I'll spell it for you and you guys can figure it out, okay? Get a pen, piece of paper, write it. Corollaries. Corollaries? How do you say that? Someone put it in the comments. I'm dyslexic. I'll be real with you. I can't read sometimes, especially those really long words. What? What did I say? One of abundance's many whatever is the brighter your light shines, the more you attract everything, moths and butterflies. At which point you begin learning what to celebrate. And this is going to bother me. We're going to just have some fun for a second, okay? I have a learning problem. How do you say the word corolllaries?
According to dictionary.com, a proposition that is incidentally proved in proving another proposition, an immediate consequence or easily drawn conclusion, a natural consequence or result.
We didn't say how to say it. Did they? I also have a listening problem today. How do you say corolllaries? That's not what I said. Google! How do you say corolllaries? Oh, look, it took me to YouTube. This is how I learn shit as a dyslexic person. I'm a real bitch.
Corollaries.
My mouth got in the way.
Corollaries.
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 Corollaries. Got it. Okay. We all learned something. Now I forgot what they were saying. Oh, my Lanta. One of abundance, many Now I can't say it. It's the bright. I think I need some wine. It's the brighter your light shines, the more you attract everything, moths and butterflies. At which point you begin learning what to celebrate and what to let fly on by, or whom flame on the universe. Colary. Oh my fucking god. I'm also verbally dyslexic. I see numbers, letters. I speak backwards, and sometimes if I'm really tired, I can see people standing backwards. So I'm all fucked up, people. All fucked up. I can read hieroglyphics brilliantly, though. I don't know why. I guess that Percy Jackson shit is real. So, begin learning what to celebrate and what to let fly on by. Basically, I feel like they're saying stop harping. I can't speak for you, pal number 3. Harping on bullshit. Believe only the good, drop the bad. The more you attract everything, moths and butterflies. People think moths are like, ew, get that moth away from me. But they are just as beautiful and just as hard to create as a butterfly. They still have to cocoon too. Embrace your light and dark attributes. Have you ever wondered if when you just close your eyes, take a few minutes, and redirect your thinking, the monsters might shrink, the grins might glow? I'll get my shit together. Have you ever wondered if when you just close your eyes, take a few minutes, and redirect your thinking, the monsters might shrink, the grins might grow, and the floodgates might begin trembling again? Try it, except when driving the universe. Close your eyes, center yourself. What is really important to take from the situation, dead the rest. Redirect your thinking. I feel like you think very horribly about yourself, or you're listening to bad people say bad things about you. The haters, the haterade out there. Don't listen, even to your own haterade. You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time. This could be listening to a toxic lover's words like, no one's ever gonna love you. This is all your fault. You know those ones. From New York to them. Just do that. Mentally. I mean, if you want to really give them the finger, you'll fit in right around here. But don't listen. They're just hate speaking. They're trying to deflate your mental balloon. And I feel like it's working. They're very hard. They're very hard to your heart. They attack it viciously, whether it's a boss, loved one, family member. I just feel like they're breaking your heart with nasty ass words, nasty ass attitudes and vibrations, and they're harshing your mellow. Literally. Dicks. Miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. Look at you, powerful little manifester. But I feel like allowing these negative, nasty thoughts to come into your head is blocking your manifesting skills out there. So if you're trying to manifest a new job, if you're trying to manifest a way out of a situation or a new lover, what is going on with my banks? Pile 3. I'm really sorry. The turkey's coming out. It's just making my brains lazy and my tongue. It's not my fault. It's Turkey Day. You are worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself. Exactly. Stop listening when people say you can't do that. That's hate speech. Even if it's not like, hey, F you, pal. It's still hate speech. Or you're not good enough. No one's ever going to find you attractive. No one's ever going to love you. No one's ever going to went. Mental, do it. In your head, just picture yourself. That's what I do. I don't really do it physically, but in my mind, when somebody's being a haterade, in my mind, I'm like, me, double tap. And I make myself laugh. And I hope you laugh. The next time they're being mean to you, picture my face. You'll laugh. Honor your feelings, exactly. Your feelings matter. Your feelings count. Your voice counts. You count. Whoever's telling you that you're not or you can't, even if it's you, do this to yourself. Flip it backwards. Stop haterading yourself and stop listening to the haterades. Woo! Like I said, you're a manifester. You have spiritual gifts, see? See? I feel like somebody doesn't want to see you glow up, and every time you start to glow up even a little bit, they gotta harsh your mellow. Right back down to size. Look at that person. Stop harshing my mellow. Why don't you take your nasty, bad vibes and your vicious attitude and your I can't attitude right out of my fucking space. You need to stand up for yourself. Ooh, you're an earth angel. Look at you. Little powerhouse. You can get that job. You can get that money. You can get that house. You can get out of your situation. And you can tell people to fuck off and still be a good person. I know many people who go to church every Sunday and they have no problem telling people to fuck off in the grocery line or in traffic. We all have that. You're allowed to. I don't know who it is, if it's a boss, if it's a family member, or if it's a lover, but I just feel like you need to say a good old-fashioned fuck off. Even if it's just once. Even if you have to say it under your breath, just let it out of your body. Make healthy choices for yourself. Keep that zen. Anyone who threatens that zen, threatens your self-love, self-belief, they're assholes, and they don't deserve to be in your life. Not everybody who comes into your life is meant to stay. I don't care if it's a family member, a spouse, a co-worker, a boss. It doesn't mean they're supposed to be in your life forever. They're just supposed to teach you something, and then you're supposed to move on. Well, you're learning that they're dickholes, okay? Where the pee comes out. They're waste. They're just toxic waste. Would you drink your own pee? Huh? Well, I would if I didn't have any water, like Water World. But you still have to filter it, right? You're just standing there drinking your own pee by listening to these haterades. Don't do that. Don't drink your own pee. It's toxic bullshit. Let them choke on your pee. Okay, I'm getting a little dirty with that. Open your heart. You close your heart off because you're heartbroken. Don't do that. Then they win. I know it's hard I went like this for at least 2 years. After somebody I love very much died, I was like, fuck love. Me, I want nothing to do with it. I don't care. I'm going to be the crazy cat lady. I'm going to live alone. I'm not going to give a fuck. I don't need anyone to love. That's some bullshit. That's just anger and hurt. Everybody deserves love. And just because you had a shitty one or you lost one doesn't mean it ain't going to come back around again. And you're going to miss it by having a closed off heart. Maybe you lived your whole life with a closed off heart. It's time to open the heart. I don't know why I'm being a weirdo. I didn't even drink today, guys. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Why do these two dolphins? I just feel like this is a love situation. Again, it could be love of job, love of your family, or love with a lover. Don't feel like you know them, or maybe you haven't met them yet. Surrender to the miracle that the good one is out there. That makes sense. Surrender your need to always be right. Oh dear. This is also an earth sign attribute. Oh, and a fire sign. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationship. Even when you know that they are fucking wrong. I feel like this person in your life that's making you drink your own pee also is probably a narcissist, and their way or the highway bullshit. You can just be like, all right, yep, sure, and then do your own thing. Just agree to disagree so they're not in your face making you drink your own pee. At the end of the day, you're going to always do what you want to do, and they're going to do what they want to do. There's no use, hiccups, standing there talking to someone who's toxic, force-feeding you haterade pee. Like, there's no point in it. They're never going to see your side. They're never going to care to. So you don't need to explain yourself. You don't have to prove shit to them. Just be like, okay, yep, sure, bye. Go do what you want. It doesn't mean you have to stand there and take it. You're not a robot. You don't have to do what anybody says. I don't give a shit if it's your boss. If inside your body, you're like, that's wrong. No. Boss or not, you don't do that. You listen to your own moral compass. This is your life. This is your body. Mentally, know what I mean? Surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. Pile number 3. You're like one of the good ones. So like the peacekeeper, the one that's like, okay, I don't want you to be upset. Okay, what can I do? What can I do? What can I get you? You're just trying to help people, and somebody or multiple people, maybe your whole life, they've just been kicking you in the teeth for it. You're a giver. You're a pleaser. But this is Spirit saying, now you're just being a doormat. I don't want you to be a doormat, pile 3. Stop it. You deserve somebody who values that good person you are. You are a giver. You need somebody in your life that cares as much as you do about yourself. If they don't care, if they don't put in what you do, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more either. So making you drink your own fucking pee. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Again, referencing you need to get up. Get up on that high horse you deserve to sit on because you're a good person. Leave that job. Leave that home. Leave that person. Leave those family members. Whatever your situation is, out. Because they're dicks. I don't know why I like the word dickhole today, but I'm just going with it. Alright, what advice do we have? Why so tight-lipped, Spirit? Maybe because I don't like my dickhole analogy. Oh dear, oh dear. You got a choice to make. Are you going to put yourself first and you're going to go ride those waves of life? Just, give into the wave instead of letting it hit you in the face? Or you're just going to stand and watch the water and never actually try to ride your board here, which is you getting away from the situation. If you staying with the pee drinker is like you just allowing the waves to hit you in the face and not using this board at all. By choosing yourself, you're going to jump up on this board, you're going to fucking paddle on the water, and you're going to ride the wave of life. You have a choice to make. You're going to stay and be a doormat, or you're going to go and see what you do deserve out there and be open to it. Three of Cups, you could be in a third-party situation. Also talking about celebrating. This could be celebrating with people that are going to help you celebrate the fact that you're riding the wave. You're not allowing the wave to hit you in the face anymore. They're watching you sail away like, yes, go you. But I kind of feel like a third party situation is going on here in some sense. Maybe someone put you in a third party, or you're with someone that's toxic, and you could be thinking about somebody, but you might not even know who they are. You could just be picturing your dream person in your mind and what you feel love is supposed to be. 9 of Cups. I feel like you're fulfilled in like the money department for the most part. You feel like you're a good catch. Deep down you know you're a good catch. But this is you giving so much, and only leaving 1 cup for yourself, because 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment. You are almost there within yourself, but this person keeps taking a cup away. So you can't get that wish fulfillment, and they're beating you up. You do have everything you need inside yourself. You still feel a little bit lacking though. 4 of Pentacles. This is you turning your back onto that haterator, pee drinker. And like, no, I'm gonna put my time and attention into myself and other people who don't tread on me, basically. Don't mother effing tread on me out there. I feel like a military vibe is coming through here. Don't tread on me, it's the Marines. Time to be a little Marine. And be like, fuck you, save yourself. I'm gonna go save the good guy. This is you walking away from, I don't know, the Taliban. But like, fuck off, Taliban. I'm gonna go save that innocent person. You strapped a bomb to. You know what I mean? Pick the good ones, not the bad ones. 5 of Swords. Very sad. Heartbroken again. But this to me is saying they took your self-worth away. Maybe you were on high vibes before. With this 9 of Cups, you could have been really happy with a job or with someone. But it has eaten your soul so much that you're heartbroken. You just feel like, I'm never going to get out of this. I'm not good enough. This is what I deserve because I'm such a loser. You're drinking your own pee again. 4 of Cups. This is you thinking about everything you lost. All the wrong choices you made. Focusing on all the wrong things. Or you could be thinking, going back to this third part. I have to say both because it's collective. Could be thinking about a third party here. Wishing you were with them. Feeling very lack, not having enough money, not having enough to give anyone, not having enough self-esteem here. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about the future. What's coming for this giver out here? Ace of Swords. Yes. This is you cutting out that negative thinking. This is you believing all things are possible. Digging into yourself, spending time with yourself. Bringing that self-love back. Not being a mat for people to tread on anymore. Standing in your power. Not taking anyone's bullshit either. Good for you. I take bullshit from no one. Ever. Not since the day I was mother effing born. Rebel till I die. Anyway, 2 of Swords. You don't see your options. You don't see that you could ever get away from this, or that you would ever be worthy of something good, or maybe you don't know how to get out of a situation. This is you feeling very stuck. Like if you're married to someone, like you feel like you're never going to get out of it. If you live with someone, you feel like you're never going to get out of it. If you lost a job, oh, hiccups again. It's going to be a good reading. Feeling like you're never going to find something good. Like you don't see what's coming and you're thinking in the negative sense. 9 of Wands. Stand your ground. Don't be a doormat for the pea drinker, haterade, F nuggets. Okay? Stand your ground. Do not fucking tread on me, okay? Do it. Stand in your power. Stand your ground, little gifted one. Yes, find that peace in yourself. Balance yourself out here. Find that inner peace. And always, like you are the peacemaker. You are somebody who doesn't like conflict. That's why it's hard for you to say, don't tread on me, mother F. Well, it's hard for you to say that. It's hard for you to draw that line. But in order for you to have peace, I feel like you need to. It doesn't have to be nasty. It doesn't have to be vicious. But they need to understand that you're not going to be the one. Don't test me. I'm drawing that line in the sand. And if you cross it, it's not going to go well for you. It's time to set those boundaries. It's completely healthy and completely normal to do that. Like I said, choose your own way. If it was me, I'd be like, listen, you son of a bitch. But that's not a good way to do it. I feel like that's what they deserve. They're like an asshole. I don't know if it's a lover, a boss, a family member, but they beat you to shit. They're a bully. They deserve to be bullied back, but that's not your thing because you're a little peacekeeper. Call me. I'll be a bully. I fucking hate bullies. I'll put my boot right in their asshole for you. Yeah, the world's going to go in your favor because you're a good person. You're somebody who values going about the peace. Like I said, you're like, what can I do to make it better? Don't cry. Oh, we'll figure this out. You're like a do-gooder. And people take advantage of you. There's a lot of illusions, but I feel like you're starting to see the truth about the situation. That person is a haterade. That they're toxic for you. But you just don't know what to do about it. There's a lot of illusions that you still tell yourself. Knight of Wands. Eventually, though, in the near future, you're going to be like, deuces. I'm out. I'm going to go do my own thing. And you're going to be super happy about it. As you learn to love yourself, raise your vibes, you're going to be a free spirit. Nobody can contain you, little unicorn out there. 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Okay, so this is like you. Fighting for your freedom. Fighting your way out. They're taking me to the moon. I feel like moon phases are important to your gifts. I would look into that. But you're going to be King of Pentacles, sitting nice and pretty, having everything you need. 8 of Wands, fast movement or fast communication. But you're not going to see it coming. But it is going to be hard. It is going to be hard for you, like I said. It's hard for you to stand up to a bully, not because you're not tough, but because you don't like confrontation. I feel like they are going to say some hurtful things. They are going to try to hurt you, but at the end of the day, you're still going to choose yourself. Yes, because you're gaining that strength now, and you will have the strength to walk. You will figure it out. Everything's going to be okay. Pile number 3. But it's time to take that haterade that they force feed you and dump it all over their own fucking head. You deserve better. You're a good person. I can feel your vibes. The world deserves good do-gooders out there like you doing good things, but you can't do that when your vibes are low because someone's stealing your energy like an energy fucking vampire. They're a bully. Get rid of them. Hit the road, Jack. You got this. Love and light, everyone. Bye. Maybe.